is nothing like young love. It's sparkly, electric even. It's contagious in its joy and exuberance. And sometimes, every so often, young love becomes wise love. Love that bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Now, some people don't need the warm-up exercise of young love. They go straight to wise love. I'm looking at you, kids.
I feel a shadow. Oh. Whoa.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm good. You look handsome.
How choose you?
We get married?
Yeah, let's get married.
Hi.
Alright.
I missed you. Yeah. How are you?
You're good.
Good.
I get to see the dress.
You get to see the dress.
Whoa.
He hasn't been able to go in the attic.
Whoa. I know.
After all, why go on romantic getaways when you can get all hot and steamy while hanging drywall? And why use endearing nicknames like Sweetie Pie and Baby when you can go directly to Grape Ape and Blue Eyes? Wise love has seen all the wide world has to offer and says, I'd rather be at home with you. Today we celebrate your wise love, Abbey and Andy.
We met through a mutual friend and 10 years ago. And so he was recently out of a relationship. I was in a relationship. So it was strictly friends, but immediately I was drawn to him.
She moved to Richmond and we just became friends. We told each other things that you'd probably never tell somebody that you're gonna thought you'd be married to. So that just really cemented our friendship. Then she bought the house on Glen Meadow. It needed a lot of work, and so she called her friend Grape Ape.
And it's kind of funny. We were, he showed up to help me with the house that I bought that needed some serious renovation. And we were hanging drywall on my dining room ceiling, super romantic. But, and we had so much fun. Like he would show up and we were sweaty and painting and gross. And it was always a good time.
There was just something that was different. And that's that just kind of blossomed. And we were like, well, what is this? So we took it slow at first, and we talked, and I said, I'm all in. So Caroline had captured my heart at that point.
I mean, he said when we kind of decided, okay, there's something here and we're going for it, and he said, if I'm in, I'm all in. And he's meant that from day one. And it's not easy when you date someone with a toddler, and especially because we were at different stages of our lives, but it never feels like a burden. It never feels like he regrets that. And he makes me laugh. We always have a good time together. He surprised me on the proposal, which is impossible. I'm the planner, so.
Abbey is not one that's easily surprised. And so I had talked to her mom and dad, and I had told her, I said, take me, show me around town, because I'd never been to Morgantown. And so she's driving, and we're trying to, I'm trying to like hint to find someplace.
I start getting hangry. So we ended up at a Mexican restaurant that had been a Bob Evans that was converted to a Mexican restaurant.
So I was like, I'm not doing it here. So
I'm grouchy, and he would say, oh, is there somewhere along the lake that we could go? And he would jokingly say like a lover's leap. And I was like, no. And like, what, eat sheets? Like, no. I did not make it easy on him.
She was getting ready to get out of the car. I had gotten the keys back at that point. And I had to say, slow your roll. She had her hand on the door.
He grabs my arm and says, 1 second, just wait 1 second. And then I see him go for the ring, and it all, but like, I'm surprised he didn't drop me off and turn around and drive out of the driveway, because it was.
I just proposed in the car and totally caught her completely off guard, which was awesome.
So he totally caught me off guard, and he just said, I love you and I want to marry you. And then my whole family was there, and he knows me. He knows that that's what matters to me most, so.
In the name of God, I, Andy,
Take you, Abigail,
take you, Abigail,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
One little spark is all it takes to start a brush fire that will burn brighter than the day, shine brighter than the day. It starts with one, then one turns into two, then 3 and 4, and pretty soon 100,000 more, smiling out across the world. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. My brothers and sisters, we are one. And hand in hand we'll stretch out, heart by heart this wave is catching on. 'Cause we're in this together, and we will make it better.
Andy, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
and with all that I am,
and with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Friends, it is our custom at the conclusion of this service where we are now to greet one another with the peace of the Lord. But first, I invite the bride and groom to share the peace. The peace of the Lord be always with you.